This guy's the problem right here. We're looking at him, Mike Tomlin. He kills the locker room. He's a cancer of the locker room. We thought it was AB. We thought it was Deontay Johnson. We thought it was Juju. Now we think it's George Pickens. It's not. It's not none of those guys. It's that guy on the screen right there, Mike Tomlin. The way he allows the players to act, the way he runs his locker room is not successful way. It's a terrible way. It's a dumb way. It doesn't work. Why are the Steelers letting him ruin the organization? Okay, he's made the playoffs all these years. He's won one Super Bowl in 17 years? Come on. He doesn't create good locker rooms. He creates monsters. He creates monsters. How does he even find all these receivers to draft that are all talented, but they become monsters? And they just obliterate the team. They killed the chemistry. They act up on the sidelines. They act up in the locker room. They act up to the media. They get in trouble off the field. They get in trouble on the field. Where do you find these guys, Mike Tomlin? In Steelers organization, why are you keep putting up with this guy? I thought at first it was AB, and I was like, oh, man, he's the problem. Poor Mike Tomlin. He had to deal with AB's personality and Big Ben's big personality, and then he had to deal with TikTok boy Juju. Like, man, he really is good at managing personalities. But then when it came to Deontay Johnson and now George Pickens, it's like, whoa, my mind has changed. Mike Tomlin, you are the problem. You are the one that's caused all the turmoil. Something he is doing and something he is preaching in that locker room is causing this. You remember the time AB recorded him when he was giving the speech to keep things private and not put things on social media? And then AB's there recording it on live? Like, come on. It's just hilarious how least control this guy has. And I'm just shocked how he wins so many football games. Maybe because he gets the most talented guys and just lets them do whatever. And then, some years they figure it out, some years they don't. And he just keeps it good enough to get to the playoffs. I don't know. But to lose your last 4 games and to collapse like this at the end of the season and having locker room issues and having guys that can't catch the ball. I'm talking to you, Pickens. Why can't you catch the ball? You talk so much. You're there wanting to fight your own fans. And where's Mike Tomlin when he's doing that? Nowhere to be found. Not ever is he going to go, discipline a player or send that guy to the locker room or, release him or whatever. But it's time to release Mike Tomlin. It's not time to release no more talented receivers. It's time to release Mike Tomlin. He's the problem. He's the one causing all this chaos. He is the chaos. And it's crazy because Mike Tomlin, he shows you this cool demeanor, this chill guy. He's a Steeler. He's from the Bill Cowher tree, but he's not. He runs his locker room weirder than any other coach, I would say, in NFL history, because you don't usually see a guy constantly find problem players and let them ruin his locker room and ruin his season like this guy has so many times. So many times. Why is there always drama with the Steelers? Every year a receiver is doing something crazy for them. How many more years must the best fans in the NFL, I would say, the Pittsburgh Steelers fans, do you see how they travel? They're at all the away games. They're everywhere. And when you go there, the crowd atmosphere is crazy. I'm a Bucks fan, and I'm saying this. Our atmosphere is nothing like theirs. And Pittsburgh travels to every city. These are the fans that you're doing this to, giving this drama to. The city is still. It's just ridiculous. The fans deserve so much better than Mike Tomlin. And they deserved it years ago. This problem has been going on for way too many years. So that shows it's a problem with the whole organization that they let this guy trick them for this long. He's a good coach, not a great coach. And he's like, at this point, he's looking like a Dak Prescott of coaches. He just doesn't, he got it done one time, but he just doesn't get it done. I'll give a better analogy. He's like the Mike McCarthy. He's the black Mike McCarthy. Except We don't hear drama always out of Mike McCarthy's locker room. But Mike McCarthy, he's like him because he makes the playoffs. They look pretty decent. And sometimes they look dominant, and then they always lose. They always lose. And then they're always in the offseason, the fans are saying to fire him, and the organization is saying they might fire him, but then they end up keeping him. And they end up staying longer than they should. It's just ridiculous. Last night when I was watching the game, I was like, what is going on? What am I watching? The offense just falling apart. What a great defense you have with generational TJ Watt, and you're wasting him. You've wasted his career. You've wasted his career with Mike Tomlin over there just running the crazy house. He's over there. I don't know what he does to find these guys and draft these guys that are just going to be problems in the locker room. Everyone knows with a football team, when you have that many men in a locker room, they need to get along. They need to have chemistry. You can't throw somebody in there that's going to make guys, oh, well, since George Pickens didn't have to run his route all the way, then I don't got to. Oh, since AB can be late to every meeting, then I can be late. Or AB skips meetings, then I can skip meetings. Oh, Juju can bring his phone on the field and record TikTok videos, then I should be able to record TikTok videos. Or, oh, George Pickens allowed to go act like he's going to fight the fans and coach ain't going to say nothing, or coach ain't going to come over. Oh, then next week I want to go fight the fans. This is the stuff. Or, oh, in the locker room, AB can have his phone out when we're doing a private meeting and we're supposed to not be, putting things on media, and he's recording you. It's just like, guys, clearly, I think they like him. It seems like they like him, but they clearly don't respect him. Because if they respected Mike Tomlin, if they feared Mike Tomlin, if they, wanted to make their coach happy, they wouldn't cause all these problems. They wouldn't make this guy look dumb. He's looking real stupid tonight or today. It's the next day after the game. He's looking real dumb. He's looking like he's the problem. And what do you do in that locker room and say to these guys to make them act like this? Because usually if it's just happened one time, then you could say it's the other person's fault. But say you've been in a relationship and you've had 5 wives. Okay, if all 5 ended in divorce, then you're the problem. If you had 5 receivers that tore up your culture and tore up your locker room and became divas and caused problems, you drafted all 5 of them and decided to coach them and put up with their shenanigans and their antics. You're the problem, Mike Tomlin. You're the problem. Not AB, not Deontay Johnson, not George Pickens, not Big Ben. You're the problem. You've created all this. How did you create such an atmosphere? We'll never know. We never get to be inside the locker room and see what's really going on. We only got glimpses. I'm sure it's a lot of crazy things. Or maybe Mike Tomlin, he just comes in, coaches, and then lets the players have free reign. And he's that type of guy, chill guy, as long as you perform on the field. But they're not performing because they haven't won the Super Bowl in forever. I don't even remember. That's how long it's been. But all right, guys, please like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you think. Is it time for the Steelers to release Mike Tomlin? Let me know. All right, I'm out.